Blue Eyes, Fusion Summoning, Xyz Summoning, Bricking. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony. Then everything changed when the undead army attacked. Only the Weatherman, master of all four elements, can stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Undead army? Are you talking about beating me? Last I checked.
How you doing? It's your favorite furry. What's up? What's the Weatherman here, back with a brand new video for you guys. Undead hit me and he said the people don't just want a Blue Eyes video, but they need one from the man himself. Also, you're much more better looking than me. So I got on Dueling, got on the grind to earn some gems like a man, and said screw it and spent about 50 bucks on it.
Shut up and take my money.
Last time we were here, we played Blue Eyes Dimension and the build looked a little bit like this. However, we're playing a new skill with a bit of a different game plan. If you watched Undead's new Dark Magician video, you should be familiar with the new skill that we're playing, which is Battle Chronicle. Now, students in attendance, I'd like for you to flip to chapter 1. This skill makes it so that we can normal summon normal monsters that have 21 attack or defense without tributing. However, we'll be locked out of special summoning effect monsters that aren't dark spellcasters or light dragons from our main deck. So because of this, we play max of Blue Eyes because it's a normal monster that prompts the skill, and max of Spirit of White because it is also a normal monster in hand or grave due to its effect. The skill gives us a 1-card play because just via having a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a Spirit of White, we'll be able to take one of two roads to a solid destination, which I will get into now. If we normal summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, we'll then prompt the skill to activate since we summoned or fusion summoned a level 7 or higher monster. The skill will allow us to first add a successor soul or quick play that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, which would be ultimate fusion. In this scenario, you have a normal summon but neither quick play. You're gonna go for successor soul for that guaranteed disruption. Then next, the skill will let us Foolish Burial from our extra deck or main deck, a non-effect monster with a different name than what we have in the grave or on the field. So in this case, we'll send a Blackluster Soldier or a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which doesn't matter that deeply, but I guess if you send the BLS, you pretty much have a 0% chance of top decking it. But sometimes, honestly, normal summoning it isn't that bad because it does prompt the skill and sometimes you kind of need it. So I mean, honestly, I really don't know the technical one that you should send first, but either way, you're sending one of those two. Now you're probably asking, what do I do with Blue Eyes and Successor Soul? Because the card says I need an effect monster. There's no effect monster on the field. Maybe if you shut up and let me finish, you wouldn't be a third-rate duelist. Here we're gonna link off our Blue Eyes into I'm Dust so that we can have an effect monster on the field to tribute with Successor Soul, which will let us tribute an effect monster we control to target an effect monster our opponent controls and send them to the graveyard to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from our deck. Now class, let's flip to chapter 2. Now here's where we can get an extra disruption by simply having Ultimate Fusion or Successor Soul in hand already, plus a Blue Eyes monster. We'll be able to use the skill to search for whichever quick play we don't currently have, giving us both to do the full combo. After flipping Soul Suck, pause, which will summon a Blue Eyes, we'll now have a Blue Eyes on the field as well as engraved. This means when we flip up Ultimate Fusion during our opponent's turn, we'll not only be able to summon a Twin Burst, but we'll be able to pop a card on the field because Ultimate Fusion says that we will non-target pop face-up cards equal to the amount of Blue Eyes White Dragons that we used as material from our field. On our follow-up turn, if we can summon another level 7 or higher, we'll be able to activate the skill again, add another Soul Suck, pause, or Ultimate Fusion, then send the other option between BLS or Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So now that we have both in grave as well as an Ultimate Fusion in hand, we'll be able to summon a 5,000 attack Dragon Master Knight by just sending BLS and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon back to the deck via using the Ultimate Fusion. This combo does change slightly if we have Spirit of White instead of a Blue Eyes, and I will show you those lines right now. So you'll still normal summon, obviously, your Spirit of White to activate, but under these conditions, we would send a Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard using the skill and search for another, pause, Soul Suck, assuming that you don't have it in your hand already. But if you do have it in your hand already, we're going to search for Ultimate Fusion, thus giving us a extra disruption. So we won't link off Spirit of White because he's already an effect monster, but we'll still be able to use Soul Suck because he's an effect monster, as well as if we do have the Ultimate Fusion, we will still be able to pop a card because we're going to use the skill to send one Blue Eyes to grave and use the Soul Suck to tribute Spirit of White to summon a second Blue Eyes, thus making it so that we have a Blue Eyes on field and one on grave to be able to not only go into Twin Burst, but pop one card. So there's pretty much two versions of this deck that I would suggest playing. If you want to play the safer approach, I would pick the staple heavy build on the left, but if you want to go a little more aggro, then you'll probably enjoy the version on the right, which does let you Xyz a bit more and kind of combo a bit more. If you guys really want me to go more in depth about this version on the right, then just let me know in the comments and I will definitely hop right on that. Now, I'm just gonna talk about a couple of the cards that I did not bring up because they weren't necessarily mandatory to bring up during the combo section. First, we've got Bingo Machine here, which is a searcher and pretty much a starter, to be honest with you. It allows for us to search for a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a Spirit of White, or in the other version of the deck also lets us search for a alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon. Next, we have Crackdown, which is also mandatory to me because not only will you be able to steal your opponent's monster, but you can steal your opponent's monster and use Soul Suck Pause to tribute the monster that you just stole to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck. So it's pretty dope. To me, Crackdown is pretty much core. There's a couple other cards in the deck that maybe are mandatory, but Crackdown is not one of them. We also play a little bit of a Nightmare package in our extra deck, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I will go more in detail about the version on the right if you guys just let me know in the comments, and I will definitely drop a part 2 to this. Now we can get into the final chapter of the video, which is my favorite chapter of the video, the gameplay. So we're going second again because Konami does not actually like us and want us to go first. Actually, I'm just kidding. Konami was letting me go first all day yesterday. It was kind of absurd. So we're going second. Let's see what they've got to do. Oh, we're going against Live Twin, so that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So they're gonna go Live Twin. They're gonna summon out Pink, gonna link off into Kiss a Kill. Obviously, Kiss a Kill will resummon Blue. Blah 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 blah. I'm literally the one who did the video on this. I shouldn't need to explain this to you guys. You guys should have watched the video. If you didn't know, you can go check out the Live Twin video. It is pretty much the same. Maybe a little slight differences, but it's pretty much the same how you play the deck, the way I explained it and the way that it's played now. Alrighty. So you're gonna get that draw, Legend of the Heroes, gain that 2K. Got me yawning. Tired of it. Alrighty, so we're gonna normal summon that Spirit of White, and Spirit of White is gonna let us hit that back row. What did we hit? Oh, he's activating immediately, which means we probably hit something good. Oh, we hit IDP. Nice. He's gonna attempt to target us, but we are going to send our guy so that we can send his guy, thus making it dead. You know what I mean? Pink can't activate again, and we hit Pink specifically. I'm trying to pause it before we get too ahead of ourselves. We changed Successor Soul, attributing our Spirit of White and hitting Blue because Blue was attempting to pop Spirit of White. Now Pink is already activated, so it's not going to be able to activate again. If we would have sent Blue, Blue would have been, if we would have sent Pink instead of Blue, Blue would have been able to resummon Pink. So we did make a good decision by hitting Blue. Now we're going to be able to activate the skill, and because we activate the skill, we're going to add a Successor Soul, another one because we just used one. So now we've got one Successor Soul, one Ultimate Fusion, as well as we're going to be able to send a Bad Boy Ultimate to the graveyard. So we're looking good. We're going to break the field now. He's going to hit us with Book of Moon. All good. We do not care. We are still looking pretty, still looking nice. We're going to activate that Crackdown in the draw phase. Do you see what phase it is? It is the draw phase. Why did I do that? Because during the main phase, if you do not control a Lila monster, quick effect, you can special summon one. So by snatching it immediately, we made it so that it would not be able to resummon Blue from the graveyard to try to pop a card. So we're going to snatch it. And now they're going to summon Blue. Blue's going to summon Pink. We're going to wait for Pink to hit the field. Then we're going to Successor Soul, tributing their Link to hit their Pink. Now making it so that they've got nothing on the field essentially, and we've got a Blue Eyes. That back row needs to be astonishing, and it probably won't be. So we're going to flip up our Blue Eyes now, and we're going to Xyz into Dingursu. And Dingursu is going to hit that back row to make sure that we can go for game. So he's going to Book a Moon us, which makes sense. We're going to choose to hit Lila instead of Book now, and now we're going to normal summon a Blue Eyes as well as activate the skill, which is going to send BLS. Now we can flip up that Ultimate Fusion, bam, send BLS, and again go into Dragon Master Knight. So now we've got game. We're going to be able to attack for 5,500 as well as 3K. This deck is beautiful, bro. I'm telling you, this deck is gas, bro. It's honestly stupid gas. I can't believe that they buffed us twice back to back with this version in the Blue Eyes dimension. So I think it's really nice, man. But like I always say, on to the next. So we're going against Mayakashis, and we're going first. So I forgot to mention actually in the deck breakdown, the Bingo Machine does also search for Ultimate Fusion. So I did search for 2 Ultimate Fusion and 1 Blue Eyes, hoping that they picked Ultimate Fusion so that I could have Ultimate Fusion and then use the skill to search for Successor Soul. However, he chose the 1 Blue Eyes because for some reason they didn't want to give us a searcher that just guaranteed the search. We had to make the opponent be a part of the process, which is so stupid. So I was kind of talking as it went down, so I'm just going to break down what happened here. I normal summoned my Blue Eyes because I want to keep my Spirit of White as a follow-up just to hit some back row just in case, so I did not actually summon the Spirit of White. Chose to summon the Blue Eyes. Then we did send the Ultimate Fusion to the graveyard so that on our follow-up turn after we summon this Spirit of White, we'll be able to summon BLS and be able to go into that Dragon Master Knight. big, chunky fusion. And since we did link off our Blue Eyes into I'm Duck, I always want to call him I'm Duke. Into I'm Duck, we'll be able to have that effect monster to use Successor Soul on the tribute. And then we also have Book of Moon. So doing pretty solid. And we're going against Mayakashis, and I pretty decently understand what they're trying to do. So I do understand that they need to have a face-up Mayakashi to special summon their other guy. So I go out of my way and flip bro down, and hopefully that ends the turn. Seems like it does. So it is back to us. We are going to normal summon our Spirit of White and hit that back row, and we would be able to tag out if they did flip it up because we do have a Blue Eyes. Now that we summoned a level 7 or higher, we're going to activate our skill, sending Blackluster Soldier to the graveyard and adding a Ultimate Fusion to our hand. Now, it happened really quickly. I probably should have clicked pause. We already had the Ultimate Fusion in our graveyard from sending it there the first turn, and then after normal summoning that spirit this turn, we sent Blackluster Soldier to the graveyard. Now, Ultimate Fusion activated, which sent them both to our deck, meaning we can activate our skill again to summon our Dragon Master Knight. And because we have 2 other dragons on the field, Dragon Master Knight is Team 6K. So I do approve of Dragon Master Knight. So we're going to tribute our Spirit of White and attack over the other guy after attacking him with the Spirit of White to open up the field and have Dragon Master Knight attack directly for 6K damage. Oh yeah, baby. So I made you guys a little bit of a bonus clip since I have been gone for a little bit. It feels only right to give you guys a little bit of a bonus clip. So us going against D Heroes, and this is technically the more aggro version of Blue Eyes. So this is the version that actually plays alternative and stuff and slightly less back row. You really won't be able to tell in this version though, because I don't really get to do the alternative side because I was kind of put in a little bit of a weird scenario. So I did have the ability to do the alternative side and get that rank 8 stuff out, but I really didn't go for it in this version. I mean, in this game, simply because of the scenario we were in. But we're going against Destiny Heroes. There's someone in there, Beatrice, which means I'm going to see Doom King Balladrot. So he is going to be sending that. Look at the Banshee Engrave, adding the zombie world, and we're good. I mean, he's good. We're not good. He's good. So he's got that on field. Now he's going to activate that polymerization and summon out that Destiny Hero Dystopia. And then using the skill to boost it up, now he's going to have the ability to quick play pop a monster on our field. Is it a monster or is it just a card? A card on the field. Yep, he can pop a card on the field, as well as he's going to have that Doom King Balladrot engraved to be able to banish or negate something. So that is pretty nice for him. Not great for us. So like I said, we did draw the alternative, and we have the bingo machine right here, which just to let you guys know, this is already a 1-card play. We've pretty much already got the full combo because Successor Soul is in our hand, Fusion is in our hand, which means if we would have used the bingo to search for our Blue Eyes or a Spirit, we've already got the full combo. Having the alternative here just means that we would get an extra little bit of spice using some of that rank 8 package. We'd be able to go turn 2 into the Galaxy package, pop a card, steal a card, all that good stuff. Maybe even activate Successor Soul to get rid of another card, Ultimate Fusion. That would be game. It would absolutely be game, and there would not many decks would be able to stop that, to be honest with you. And if you were to go first, having the alternative hand, we'd be able to summon that Divine Dragon Knight. Like I said, let me know in the comments. I will do a full breakdown over this version of the deck if you would like. But in this game right here, we're just going to use our bingo to search for Spirit of White, because searching for Blue Eyes wouldn't necessarily put us in a better position. So we're going to go for Spirit of White. We're going to normal summon that Spirit of White, and we're going to target that field spell because we know that he has to try to negate us with Doom King. So we're going to activate that Pause Suck Soul, that Soul Suck, and we're going to get rid of that Fusion as well. So now we've got him to use the negate, and we've used our Soul Suck Pause to get rid of that Dystopia, and now we've got a Blue Eyes on field. We're going to be able to activate the skill, adding another Soul Suck to our hand pause, as well as adding activating the skill to send that Fusion to the graveyard. So Blue Eyes are going to beat over Beatrice, and now it's his turn. We've got alternative in hand, we've got a Ultimate Fusion, we've got a Soul Suck, and we've got a Crackdown set. So we've pretty much got a little bit of everything. We've got the Doom King. We don't really want him getting too confident being able to activate versus us. He's summoning a Malicious. He's using that Celestial to draw 2 cards, and he's summoning out that bad boy Destiny Hero Decider and linking them off. So he's going into Phoenix. He wants to get his Doom King back. I just don't really want to let him have it. Now, he is going to get it either way in this scenario, technically. So we're going to send that Doom King and that Phoenix to grave to summon us another Blue Eyes. Now, the way that we're going to stop him from getting it back is we're going to now use Ultimate Fusion, going into Twin Burst. And Twin Burst does not say it'll pop monsters. I'm sorry. Ultimate Fusion does not say it will pop monsters. It says we can pop cards, face up cards, up to the amount of Blue Eyes we use as material from the field. We use 2, so technically speaking, if he had 2 face-up cards, we'd be able to pop 2 face-up cards. So he's gonna activate Crackdown. We're in a good position because we just drew Crackdown. If we're gonna, we're going this 1 card at a time stuff versus each other, but I am still technically in a bit better of a position. So we're gonna let him add his material back. We did consider activating Crackdown right now, just in case. But I'm like, no, the best thing to do would be to wait for that material. Wait for that Fusion to hit, because I was thinking about snatching the material, but what if he had another one in hand, which he obviously did because he just just did it just now. So we're gonna crack down the dystopia. The reason I'm gonna do that is because I'm not gonna crack down a monster that belongs to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna crack down a monster that belongs to me. We're gonna snatch that dystopia, as well as not let him activate the skill, obviously, to boost up his guy. So now we're gonna activate the alternative to summon itself. We're gonna normal summon that Blue Eyes White Dragon in a second too, after we pop that bad boy. Now we're gonna go into Ding. Ding is going to get rid of Crackdown, which will give us Twin Burst back. And now, because of the skill, we could normal summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. And just come on. Just gas, pure gas. This was us against Destiny Heroes. Come on now, that's beautiful. And I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Thank you guys. I love you guys mentioning my name. I've been reading the Discord. I see you guys adding me every once in a while. I appreciate you guys keeping my name alive, even when I'm not here to necessarily upload every week. Trust me, I think about you guys every day, and I think about the channel every day. I appreciate you guys keeping us where you are. But anyway, I've got somewhere else to be. The avatar's got to go missing one more time, just for a little bit. Just until next week. I will be here from now on, so I will see you guys later. Team 6K signing out.
Hey, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me 250,000 views and they still saying they low key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. How they ask for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. I don't ask them to wait on me. They would ask where they gon' be with a song if they wanted the weatherman. I ain't asking to pay no fees. She was homeless and needed a spot. I ain't ask her to pay no lease. I ain't ask her to say no please. I ain't ask her to make no cheese. Scream fake, but it ain't on me. Got clean, so it ain't no streets. Why green if it ain't no keeps? Brought cream, so it ain't no beef. My team say it ain't no chief. My demon, they hang on me. They seemingly ain't no peace. I seen him, he ain't no beast.